All righty, I'm Brandon Marcello here alongside Willy Robinson, defensive coordinator. Coach, just tell me a little bit about your defense. Obviously, it's third year in the system, and from everything we've seen in the spring and maybe just these couple of practices, it seems to be a faster bunch and looks like they've grasped the system pretty well.
Yeah, we're excited for them. We think we have great potential, and you know, as this goes on, it's still going to be a show-me situation. So we feel very excited about how fast they have picked things up, how much they can recall, but they're awfully fast, they're awfully big, and we're excited for them.
That move of Riddell Krim to safety, do you think that was, I don't want to say a turning point, but how much do you think that's helped out with that level there?
Yeah, I mean, you can see some skills that we haven't had there in the past. You know, I was watching practice and stuff, and you know, he's picked it up mentally very well. It's a great move for us, and I think we've made that move only because we're real confident about where we are with our corner situation.
Yeah. And Ramon Broadway and Darius Winston, talk about what they've been able to do, plus the addition of having Isaac Madison back from that injury and his leadership.
Yeah, you know, we've got some depth at corner. You know, I know you've mentioned those three guys, but you know, Andrew Stewart's a guy that's come on quite a bit. You know, and you know, we've got some youth behind those kids, and Jerry and Eric Bennett. Mm-hmm. You know, but those three kids are the guys that, you know, we'll count on quite heavily to handle those two positions, and they've done a nice job. I think, you know, Ramon, where he's moved a weakness into a strength. He's playing within the system, and he's playing discipline. You know, Isaac Madison is a youngster that we're happy to have back. You know, his timing's off a little bit, but you know, he's working hard at it. And then Darius has made great growth. I want Darius to make sure he understands he's still competing and don't get satisfied, and I think that comes with maturity, and we feel like he's there.
First couple of practices, especially Friday, the veterans practice, a lot of PBUs, interception or two. Is that as active as you've seen the corners this early in the practice here at Arkansas?
Yeah, you know, and again, it's the knowledge of the defense. I mean, the quicker they can react because of the knowledge of the defense, the better we'll be. And you know, again, they have to continue to do that. You want to see those PBUs turn into interceptions. We've got to continue to work on getting the ball back.
Ramon calls the cornerbacks, I guess, the brick squad. He wants them to get the most bricks. Could you maybe talk a little bit about that, how that came about?
Yeah, it's really the whole secondary. They kind of tag themselves as the brick squad. You know, we have something here that we hand out bricks for big plays. It's really on both sides of the ball. It's really in all three phases of our game, and you know, we hand out bricks to kids that make big plays. You know, be it a pass, a catch, an interception, a fumble, caused fumble, recovered fumble, big hits, big blocks. You know, but they've kind of put it on themselves, and I think the brick squad, in their mind's eye, is the fact that they're the foundation back there, and if the foundation stays strong, we'll stay strong.
You know, Coach Petrino says that Jake Beckett's got a chance to be one of the best defensive ends in the nation. Heard him say that at Spring Booster Club meeting. What's your take on Jake? He's obviously come a long way over the several years, gaining weight, getting used to that position. And then also further with that, you talk about the rushing off the end there and how you think you guys stack up this year.
You know, Jake does a nice job in both phases. You know, it's nice to have a guy that's a rush defender, but it's also nice to have a guy that can play both phases in the run and the pass. And because of his maturity physically, his strengths and stuff, he's strong at the point of attack versus the run, and he adds an addition with his quickness off the ball to be able to help us as a pass rusher. But you know, Jake's potential is unlimited. You know, he's a guy that has to continue to work on some consistency, but his potential is unlimited because of the physical abilities God's blessed him with.
If I were to tell you, you know, first year you guys are allowing 31 points, last year 25. Say you take it down 6 again to 19, I'm sure you'd take that, anything below 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is that we try to go on the field and make sure we understand no points at all are good points, you know, but obviously it's the big plays that we have to eliminate. You know, we don't look at it as so much about what's happened in the past. It's more of what we're going to do in the future, and we have to make sure we show people that we're capable of doing that.
Linebacker depth's a big question right now from fans and media. What about the coaching staff? What do you see right there right now?
We have depth and we have competition. You know, it's not unlike any other position on our team. Nothing's etched in stone yet. You know, so we want to see competitiveness there. We've got some young kids that are quick to react, and we've got some older players that understand things very well. And you know, we want to make sure we get some physical presence in our linebackers as well.
Well, I'm going to ask you a few off-color questions. Have some fun with it if you want. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is red.
What's in your CD player, if you have a CD player or iPod right now? What are you listening to?
Talking Heads.
Talking Heads? Really? Okay.
Psycho Killer.
What's your? You got me there. Okay. What's your favorite book?
Art of War by Sun Tzu.
Okay. Do you have a favorite song?
Favorite song?
Anything that amps you up when you go try to work out, run on the treadmill or anything?
Again, Talking Heads.
Talking Heads? Okay.
I love the beat and I love the sound and I love the words.
Okay. All right. What's your favorite quote? Do you have a favorite quote you live by or anything like that?
No, I just wake up in the morning and ask myself to be a better man than I was the day before, and I bless God the fact that I am waking up.
Let's say you got, I mean, you make good money anyway. Let's say you won the lottery tomorrow. What was the first thing you'd probably buy?
The first thing I'd buy? I probably wouldn't buy anything. I'd probably donate.
Okay.
I'm not, I mean, obviously the dollar bills people are concerned a lot about, but I wasn't raised on that. And so, I mean, can't take it with me when I die. So my wife and I have some foundations that we like to support, and we do so. But if we could come up into that kind of cash, we might even make those foundations even stronger.
Do you have any favorite singers or dancers on the team that you've noticed when they're in the locker room or anything like that?
No, I just tell them to be quiet. I mean, that too much noise kind of irritates me. So, I mean, I'm really not into. If there was one guy that can really sing on this team, and I think he'd get the same response by our players, Mario Ambrose is an amazing, talented kid in regards to that.
All right, Willie, thanks, man.
All right,
I appreciate it.
You bet.